can you hurry up your Bashert? I don't know. I don't know. But can you do something to make it not seem so long and endless? Can it be less torturous? Yes, it can. If you have the right bitachon, if you focus on the things you need to be focusing on, if you're using the time to get yourself ready, not to be a good wife or a good husband, but to be a proper wife and a proper husband, and to have a good home. Look, the reason marriages don't work in a secular society is because marriage is not a goal in life. Marriage means I have a life that is worth living, a life that is precious, a life that is important, a life that is necessary. I want to share that with somebody. That's called marriage. Marriage means, will you share my life with me? What sense does it make for a person to say, please marry me, I don't have a life? So if we'll get married, that'll be our life. No, it won't. That'll be your wife. You have to have a life to share. And the same is true, by the way, without getting off the topic, in raising children. You see these secular families, I hope it's not happening among our own. You see these families where the mother is like the mother of the year. She is the best mother in town because she takes her child to the karate classes, and she takes her child to the park, and she takes her child to the museum, and she takes them here and she takes them there, and she's always with them and she's always doing. She has no life. She is living the child's life. That's not the way it's supposed to be. The parents are supposed to have a life, and the child is supposed to build his own existence around your life. But for parents to live their existence around the child's life, this is a kindergarten. This is not a family. So a life that is important, that is worth living, that is worth sharing, marriage means you found somebody to share that life. The richer your life is, the richer your marriage is. The richer your children will be. So again, your children should be thinking, how rich will my life be? How much do I have to share with someone else? If you barely have a life, you don't have enough to share. So enrich your life. That's the important thing. Actually, people become Balei Tshuva, people become mature, people become responsible when they realize they're going to have to tell their children something. And they start to think seriously. What am I going to tell my children? I'm going to have 3 children, we're going to sit at the table. What am I going to say? Did you brush your teeth yet? That's it. So they become a little wiser. And they start thinking, I've got to give them a life. I have to give them a reason to get up in the morning. I better have one myself. The same is true with the marriage. So instead of worrying about what you can do to hurry up meeting, don't waste your time with that. Use your time to enrich the life that you're going to share when you do meet. Last question. How do you make a kli for shidduch? There are the things that Rebbe tells us to do. Read it, learn it, do it. Don't get too obsessive about it. Because if you don't know how to make a kli, the Eibishter will make the kli for you also. He doesn't abandon anybody because of their inabilities. So read what the Rebbe wrote, read the letters, read the sichos, try your best, that's your keli. Somebody once said, I have to raise funds. I don't know how to raise funds. Generations ago, the Rebbe told them, knock on the door. That's all you have to do. Knock on the door. If that's all you can do, that's how you raise funds. You make a keli according to your abilities. That's what a keli means. A keli means my size, my measure. So you make a keli the way you know how. That is always good enough. So again, the bottom line is, the Eibishter wants your children married. He's working at it full time. Relax. Make sure your children know what marriage is. Make sure they appreciate the holiness of it, the awesomeness of it. Make sure they're generous enough. Make sure they're patient enough. Make sure that they're respectful enough so that they can make their marriage the best that a marriage can be. The rest, there is no crisis for the Eibishter. So, give him a break. He'll do his job. We should all have good news, and we should see it all on COL or on whatever.
Abend, 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 Abend,